Hello. We're going to start making an elephant. You're going to start out with a magic circle. Go into your magic circle and chain 2. Leave that second one just a little bit larger, that way it's easier to get back into. And now you're going to make 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Your first 2 chains becomes your first stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So on row 1 you have 6 single crochets. Go into that second chain, and now you're going to make 3 single crochets into that first stitch. So a triple increase on that first stitch. So that's 3 and then 2 single crochets. 1 and 2. And now another 3. 1, 2, and 3. So that's a triple increase of single crochets. And then 2 single crochets. Row 2 should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Row 3 is going to be an increase. A triple increase. 1, 2, and 3 into stitch number 2. An increase. Into stitch 3. And then 2 single crochets. And then just repeat that pattern. So an increase. A triple increase. 2 and 3. An increase. And then 2 single crochets. And that gives you 18 stitches all the way around. Row number 4 is going to be an increase. 1 single crochet. An increase. A triple increase. 1, 2, and 3 into that same stitch. An increase. 1 single crochet. An increase. And then 2 single crochet. And now repeat that pattern. So an increase, 1 single crochet, an increase, three single crochets, three, it's a triple increase, so 3 single crochets into 1, and increase, one single crochet and increase, and then 2 single crochets, and that gives you 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, and 30. Now, just so that way we do not end up having a little bit too much on our increases and making the top of the body warped, we're going to do 1 row of all single crochet. So 1 row of 30 single crochets all the way around. $29 and $30. So that gives you a perfect little oval. And now we're going to do our last row of increase for our body, which is an increase and 2 single crochets, an increase, and 2 single crochets, an increase, triple, so 3 into 1, two single crochets, an increase, and 2 single crochets, an increase, and 2 single crochets. Now we're just going to repeat that pattern. So an increase and 2 single crochets, an increase, and 2 single crochets, a triple increase, so 3 into 1, 1, 2, and 3, and then an increase, two single crochets, and then an increase, and 2 single crochets. So now for the next 11 rows, you're going to have 42 single crochets all the way around. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish that up, and then I will see you for the beginning of making the underbelly and the holes for the legs. I have just finished row 16. So from our last row of increase, then we have 10 rows of 42 all the way around. So that's 42 single stitches all the way around. Now we're going to start decreasing. So row 17 is going to be 2 single crochets, chain 3, and now you're going to skip stitches 3 through 8. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And you're going to go into stitch number 9. And then 2 more single crochets. And now 3 chains. And again, you're going to skip stitches 12 through 17. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and you're going to go into stitch number 18. And now we're going to have 5 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And let's see here. Now you're going to do 3 chains again, and you're going to skip stitches 24 through 29, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. And now we're going to go into stitch number 30. And then 2 more single crochets. And now 1, 2, and 3. And again, we're going to skip stitches 33 through 38. So 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, and 38. And we are going to go into stitch number 39. And then 40, 41, and 42. So those last 4 stitches are all single crochets. So now when you're looking down onto your work, you should have this. So these will end up being the places for the legs to start. And now we're going to close the bottom of the belly. This leaves us with 30 stitches all the way around. So now we are just going to decrease. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4, And again, decrease. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Decrease. One and 2, 3, and 4. And then decrease. So I'm picking up 2 of those stitches together. So decrease. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4. And again, decrease. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4 single crochets. So now that's closing our belly up, and now we have 24 stitches all the way around. Now we're going to add polyfill. So now I've added my polyfill. So now it is going to be a decrease, and then 2 single crochets, and again a decrease, and then 2 single crochets, a decrease, and then 2 single crochets, and decrease, and 2 single crochets, and decrease, and 2 single crochets, and decrease, and 2 single crochets. That has taken us from 24 down to 18 stitches all the way around. So we're just going to continue our decreasing pattern. So this time it is going to be a decrease, and then a single crochet, decrease, and single crochet, decrease, and a single crochet, decrease, and single crochet, decrease, and single crochet, and decrease, and single crochet. Now it's going to be all single decreases all the way around. So decrease, 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 and then do a slip stitch, cut a tail, and now we're just going to use a darning needle just to close up that belly. And just one more for good measure. Now you want to hide your work. And also lock that tail into position. That way you don't end up having an unraveling animal, which we don't want. And there is the main body for your elephant so far. Next we are going to build out the legs, and this will be 11 rows going all the way around on each leg for posts.